Hello. Normally I would record with my mic. I'm not recording with my mic today. I'm showing you a little challenge you can do to get better at drawing bodies. I've made this whole board with a few subsections called Body Types Ref. This is for when you've learned how to draw bodies but you're not sure where to go. You want to defeat same body syndrome. I don't know if anybody's ever talked about that before, but you want to create some variety so that you're able to create characters. A video like that is going to come up soon, just going in depth to how I created my characters, but I think it's very important to know how to draw different body types because everybody comes in different shapes and sizes, and drawing, you really want to be able to mimic all that. And so there's a few different body types that I took from on the Pinterest board, and I think that if you really want to challenge, you should use it and tag me in it from my IG. I did this to help learn how to draw my characters, and I'll show you a few photos of them, but here's me using some of the refs from the board. I didn't use every single picture because when it came to the end of it, I was just getting tired of doing it over and over, and I know, like, so lazy, and I set up this challenge for myself, but I really wanted to venture into other things because I haven't, I wasn't drawing as much, and this was a really good way to get back into that, but I didn't want to continue to bog myself down, and I felt like I really got the hang of it. And so, if you want to get to that place too, I would really recommend using this board and everything. And then you're gonna see the different characters that I use. My characters all have like subgenres of the body type, but like in a cartoonish way. And yeah, I'll talk more about that in a different video. This is just more of like the studious way. Like I don't know what I'm talking about, but like not focusing on, more focusing on curriculum rather than the imagination is what I would say, I guess. You really want to make sure that you're depicting the photos accurately in your style of art, not accurately like realistically, because it might make it harder to apply. So you don't really want to make sure, but I would recommend it because drawing it in more of my style made it easier to apply to my characters, as opposed to, as you can see here, as opposed to drawing it more realistic. I have all these different body types and showed us how you draw them, but how can I get better at drawing bodies? Well, let me tell you something. I'm not an expert, so anything I know is just from me. Like, basically, I'm making these videos. I know everybody like has different perspectives, and not everybody went to art school, or some people have more experience in art. But I'm only 19 years old, and I started drawing seriously when I was 12, and the way I learned was through YouTube videos. I haven't gone to art school, even though I'm about to go to school for graphic design. And I guess, like, I just want, like, I don't know who's watching this video, but I want it to be people who have no idea where to start, and they want to get started. So, how do I get better at drawing bodies / how to draw a body? So I'm going to start off, I use shapes. I will make a circle for the head or a rectangle for the head. This is the head. Can you see that? I think you can. I draw too tiny, but I also don't want to take up mad space because, this is my sketchbook, so I don't want to fill it up with stuff I don't want in it that much. Then for the torso, I make this is what comes in handy. I can make like this little flower shape, or I'll make 2 circles on top of each other. See, and like this is where the body shapes come in, or I'll make a triangle and tie it into, I'll just tie it into the pelvis, the pelvic bone. And the pelvic bone is always, for a girl, it's this little triangle underwear thing, and for a boy, it is the same thing. Then I will also, for legs, I will include the pelvis, and then the thighs are one they're just two different, what's it called? Like a cylinder on top of a cylinder. And then for feet, I will do this sort of shape. Oh no, that's not right. I'll do this sort of shape where it comes from like the ankle and yeah, something like this. So yeah, if you're drawing a body, here's the head, here's the torso, the pelvis, the legs. You can draw them however you want. I'm doing a really messy sketch just to show you, like, this is, oh, and the arms, oh my gosh. I do one bump and another bump, one bump and another bump. And then this arm is gonna curve and then the inside arm isn't, it's more straight. And I just do these little droplets with like a thumb. So that's just to show you, you don't have to do anything complicated. But in order to get better at drawing bodies, use reference. Reference is always going to be talked about. So there's a few websites you can go on. You can go on Quick Poses, Sensi Shock, Sketch Daily, or even Line of Action. That's the one I primarily use, and that's actually how I learned how to draw bodies. I'm going to do a few studies now and zoom in just a little bit more so you can see everything that goes on. I'm only going to do one page. I go to figure studies. You can use this for hands and feet too, anything, but I go to figure studies and then I say only nude models because I'm trying to understand the shape of the body. I don't want to focus on how they look with clothes. I'll do that like after. If you're little people, and I say class is all the same length, and I'll do it for 60 seconds so that I'm able to capture, no, I do it for 2 minutes so that I'm able to capture everything. And this is where the magic happens. I don't actually have my, can it start over? Can it start over? It can't start over, I'm missing already. So, oh, this is already ugly. You can tell I haven't done this in forever because of how bad I'm starting out. Like literally, oh god. Oh my gosh, this sucks. And maybe it sucks because I feel like I'm being pressured, like somebody's watching me. And like somebody low-key is. It's you guys. I don't really ever draw hair, but I do draw the neck. I always miss out on drawing the arms. Okay, my time is almost up. I think I completed it though. Okay. I got the shape of the body down. You can always do some refining. I don't normally draw anything like that. So that's not what I came here for. It doesn't look as hunched over as I want it to. So I'm just gonna try to move that a bit. Okay. If you finish early, yeah, you can always brush up on what you did. I really don't like this one. I did it too frantic. Alright, moving on to the next one. While this image is loading forever. When you draw from the side, I wonder, you can see right here, right? When you draw a body from the side, I indicate like the skull shape like this. That I'm drawing with like one of the faintest things ever. It really helps me though. Then I do the neck, and the torso has this shape. This is your back, your what's it called, muscles? I forget. And yeah. Then the pelvis from the side looks like this. You have your butt, your thigh. I mean, it depends on if your character has a butt or not, or whoever you're drawing has a butt or not. And then your calf and the foot. That is, then your arm goes same shapes, and your hand's there. Oh, that looks extra. The thumb should not be so big. Honestly, neither should the palm. But yeah, that is how you draw a body from the side, or that's how I draw a body from the side, and I think it's pretty darn accurate for a quick sketch. Okay, a lot of these poses keep being scrunched up. This is giving me anxiety. Just so starting off with the head, this is the part I'm going to talk through. I mark where the head is, and I indicate the direction it's looking in, and then I will mark the ear sometimes, because I can. I will mark the ear because I can. No, to help me with the direction of the face, I actually think this direction of the face is off a bit. I'm not going to define anything no matter how much I want to. Then I define the direction of the body. So I start off with my same torso shape. So this girl's like kind of contorted. Like her body's twisted like this way. Like this is the front, but this is the back. Oh, like it's twisted to the side, I think. But you can also see a little bit of the back. So I'm going to draw that. This is proving to be very difficult, but I'm having fun with this challenge. No, I'm not. I don't know why I just lied. Then her legs go this way and come back out. Yeah, okay. Boop, boop, boop. Drawing the first butt cheek. You can indicate where the butt cheeks are, that might make things easier. Her body's actually tilted more like this. So I'm just gonna do that. Fix that a little bit. And her shoulder and her head have like a meeting up. Okay, I think this is a little better. I don't want to do all that yet. I'm actually gonna draw her here for this one. I normally don't because again, I'm just trying to focus on the shapes of the body and the shapes that the body's making, not here. That's not something I'm too worried about. I know how to draw here. I kind of don't know how to draw straight here, but at the same time I do. It's just I don't do it often, so every time I do it I don't get the desired look. Right, then the other leg underneath. We'll draw the foot. And I know I had said something about foot shapes and I'm drawing a more detailed foot. Don't worry, this is not a good foot that I'm drawing. Not at all. But hey, it looks like a foot, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Ugh. Then this, like, you know, they meet in conjunction with each other. So, and there's a little space here. That's another thing I learned about creating spaces between the body. I'm just gonna shade that in. I don't know if I should have, but I did it. And it's too late to go back. And then the last part is the arms. Arms are the hardest for me to draw. I'm gonna do this again, like from my reference afterwards to show you how to draw without a reference, kinda. Okay. And the last part is this arm. It follows the body, like it swoops up here, stays here, and ends here. I would show you my shorthand on how I draw hands, but I don't really know how I draw hands. It's just something that I wing. Okay, there's that. Now adding in more details. Her head might be a bit too high. So yeah, things like this you can just redo. Then she has here, falling here, falling here. So you can't actually see her ear, but that is something I just like to mark here. That's what her body looks like more. Then she has okay, I feel like the worst girl ever because I don't know how to draw boobs. But, I mean, actually, I kind of do. You just go like that. There. It wasn't that hard. I was really dramatic for no reason. I do know how to draw boobs. Woohoo. Okay. Darkening up some lines. You can make a more realistic look if you want. I'm not going to do that because, like, I want to stay the way I would if I'm drawing this in my style. So, I don't like the way that the butt looks. Looks too propped and not like it's resting against something. Like, if you put the butt on a flat surface, it's gonna look flatter. But yeah. Oh no. Sorry. Singing. Okay. And then just mark that. That's how I would draw from reference. Now I'm gonna draw the same exact thing without reference. I'm gonna do like a few like quick sketches, like steps. Like, see, look at that. Quick sketch, quick sketch. Her body's not angled the right way. But you can see that, like, a quick sketch version of it. Just like using that reference with the shapes that I normally do. And here's how to draw without a reference. You have a pose in mind. Let's say I want to draw a pose like, I would thumbnail it first. Like I would go draw the head. I want to draw somebody like leaning and kicking. Sometimes I do a bit of line of action. And then their body's resting on this foot. Like all their weight is on this foot. And this foot is coming out and twisting. So you have this foot here. Then you have your arms curled up because it's a kick. And like see, like I feel like there's not enough weight in it. So I would take this first one that I used and do the second time, but more exaggerated. So I'm gonna do it down here just because there's more space. A part of it is like I want the torso to, the body to lean more. So this torso will be scrunched up and this wouldn't. But I want it to be like a really dramatic scrunch. So it's gonna be like that. So the body's leaning. And then you're kicking out. There we go. That's my more exaggerated pose. I don't know if it has the same weight as the other one. Like this one has like a straight line of action. This one has like a more curved. And you could even keep going and keep it curved even more, but it can get into like the unrealistic realm, which is fine. You're just trying to create figures. I hope that helps you learn how to draw bodies better. I don't know, it's mad hard to make an art tutorial, but yeah. Thanks for watching.